Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Kevin Jackson's suicide hotline for liberals. How may I help you?
I'm gonna end it now. I'm in my bathtub, holding a toaster. I wanted to be a part of the Black Lives Matter resistance to fight the fascism of Donald Trump. But when I was setting a cop car on fire, that fascist cop pepper sprayed me.
Oh my God, that sounds awful.
No, that's not the worst part. The pepper spray hurt so much that I screamed out for my mommy, and someone put it on YouTube and it went viral. Now I'm that guy that screamed out for his mommy. Everybody's making fun of me, and everybody hates me. Nobody likes me. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna do it now.
I want you to listen to me very carefully. Don't do this, all right? You don't have to do it like this. There is a better way. Here's what I want you to do. Carefully put down the toaster. Get out of the bathtub. Dry off. Okay, take a deep breath. And once you've calmed down completely, drive to the Empire State Building, light your own car on fire, climb up to the top, and do a belly flop into your burning car. You pansy-ass snowflake. Nothing screams moral commitment like doing a belly flop into a burning car, you phony. A toaster oven in the bathtub? Could you get any more cliche?
What kind of suicide hotline is this?
If you're tired of being that lame white guy in your brand new group of brothers, you need Rosetta Stoned Ebonics Translator. End confusion and miscommunication between you and your homies. Translate common phrases like
"They done partied and is going to the crib,"
which in English means
"They finished partying and are now going home."
You can translate simple phrases like
"She drinking milk even though she be drinking Coke,"
which in English means
"She is drinking milk even though she usually drinks Coke."
Even complex phrases can't stump the Rosetta Stoned Ebonics Translator.
"They didn't do nothing about nobody having no money or nothing like that,"
which in English means
"They didn't help anyone who has no money."
The Rosetta Stoned Ebonics Translator can even help you cap a sack in the hood.
"I'm fitting to get a blunt,"
which in English means
"I am going to the convenience store to purchase a cheap cigar out of which I will smoke marijuana."
And with a little bit of practice, you'll impress all of your black friends with your fluent Ebonics. Trust me, they'll love it. Pre-order Rosetta Stoned Ebonics Translator by calling 1-800-I'm-STONED. That's 1-800-I'm-STONED. Ladies and gentlemen, Mayor de Blasio proudly presents Black Spear in the Park. I like big butts, and I cannot lie. Thou other brothers canst deny. When a fair maiden walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a rotund thing in your face, thou gettest sprung. One to pull up tough, 'cause you noticed that butt was stuffed. Deep in the jeans she hath weareth. I am hooked, and I can't stop stareth. Oh, baby, I wanna get with ya and paint thou portrait. My brethren hath tried to warn me, but that butt thou hast maketh me so horny.
Totally amazing. Oh my God, it's art. Oh my God, it's art. Yes, it's art. Oh my God, yes, this is amazing. Total art. This is art.
Isn't it amazing what is considered art these days? We used to have great artists, great art, great writers, great thinkers, great musicians. Now what do we have? Slam poetry is now considered a high form of art? That college students need to get together and compete with each other about who can slam the hardest? You've got trans women, trans men, demonstrating how she collected 200 gallons of pee to make resist Trump art as a crowd watches. Imagine that. I've been to the symphony. I've seen the grandiosity of beautiful things, the grandiosity, the amazing, the beauty of an artist exalting the wonders of human nature. through high art. And now what do we have? Trans artists demonstrating how she collected 200 gallons of pee, urine. Imagine that was your kid. Collecting 200 gallons of pee to make resist Trump art while people watch. This is what people want to watch now. You've got feminists out there painting murals out of period blood. Period blood. Not only is it absolutely disgusting, that's sort of like a health hazard, isn't it? Amazing how far we've regressed. What's the next thing that's going to happen? A bunch of people taking their poo and tossing it on the wall? Smearing poo on the wall? Calling it art? Like a bunch of monkeys? Absolutely disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. And this is what we're supposed to expect is we're supposed to call this art. Now, if liberalism isn't a mental disorder, I don't know what is a mental disorder. This is what I mean when I say that this postmodern education, this postmodern garbage that's being shoved down the throats of your youth is literally teaching these kids to regress to the point where they were children, infants, playing with their feces, playing with their bodily fluids. And that is what we're supposed to call art these days. And the high art that we have left, the high art that has been passed down from generation to generation, is now being botched and aborted by liberals. Liberals want to make Julius Caesar into an SJW tirade. It's a concerted effort by the left to do this. There's a theater troupe. I don't know if you've heard of them. There's a theater troupe in Detroit, Michigan called Mosaic Detroit. They pluck underprivileged black kids off the street and teach them about how terrible Whitey is. You know how they do that? They do that through Shakespeare. They take Shakespearean plays and turn them into social justice tirades. They dissect Shakespeare in terms of the power struggle between the haves and the have-nots, the blacks and the whites. They take art and they turn it around on its head. And then they go out and say that this stuff is art. Kathy Griffin holding Donald Trump's severed head, that's supposed to be considered art? Liberalism is a mental disorder, and there is no two ways about it. I'll be right back. Get me at Shack General.
This is the Kevin Jackson Radio Show.
Do you owe back taxes to the IRS or state? The secret to avoiding the IRS nightmare is to seek professional representation. My friends at Security Tax Associates provide the most cost-effective and ethical representation in the industry while helping to avoid seizures, levies, and wage garnishments. Security Tax Associates is here to ensure that the appropriate steps are taken to permanently eliminate any possibility of future tax burdens once and for all. For a free, no-obligation consultation, contact Security Tax Associates, 844-779-4177. That's 844-779-4177. 844-779-4177. Or visit them at securitytaxassociates.com.
Beth Cook Moranville, author of Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope.
Hope, that wonderful, wonderful four-letter word that you may feel completely out of. I wrote this book to give you great hope. It's not too late. If fetal position is an all too familiar place for you, I understand. If the next 60 seconds are too long, this book is for you. Wherever you are right now, whether you're dealing with divorce or death or sickness, take hope. You are going to make it through this pain. Don't roll your eyes. I've walked this road and I know it. The best is yet to come.
Closer Than Your Breath, a book of hope from author and speaker Beth Cook Moranville, can be found on Amazon.com or Kindle.com. For more information, visit closerthanyourBreath.com or on Facebook at Closer Than Your Breath.